All right, Shalom. I like to say, call Lord Wah love, so praise honor, glory. In the Hebrew, it's like it. I like to say, call hello Wah love, which is all praise honor, glory in the Hebrew to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Karkadash, the Malance Apostle, Elder Grill Millstone. Blessings go out to the elect, the few sisters in his life foreigners, awaken us to the truth. My name is Kamafi from GMS Cleveland branch. Coming at you with another news update. All right, a news update video. You know what I'm saying? Feeding the flock of Yahweh Shem Shah, Lord willing, I'm edifying. Okay, things are moving rampant and excelling quick, man. You know what I'm saying? As far as the time goes, just period, and shit that's happening. I gotta quote my man W7. The things that are happening on this world stage. Okay, and call on Yahweh Shem Shah for it. Because we ready to go, man. We are ready to go home. We are ready to be on top. All right, we ready for things to be restored in a natural order, because we live in a mad world. All right, bizarre world, as possible. Carl be quoting, you know what I'm saying, from TV series Superman. All right, that's exactly what we live in. Okay, it's finally coming to an end, a halt. We see it, you know. How about Shemal Shai making due on his promise? All right, and we ain't in those days no more where things drag out. You know, something happened this week or next month or a couple of days from now. No, shit is happening every day. You know what I'm saying? To the point as where the prophecies, all right, are being fulfilled, and it is causing the downfall of this place, Babylon the Great, to come to its end. All right, and yeah, man, definitely got to be on watchtowers. But yeah, I digress. I'm basically gonna play the video. I'm gonna elaborate because I got other articles and other information lined up. But you know what I'm saying, just news update. You know what I'm saying? You know how these things go. Okay, shit is moving. Shit is moving fast, man. Shit's moving fast. You gotta. Pastor Tar said you miss a day, you miss a week. So yeah, man, just keeping the eyes peeled right now. But I'm gonna play this video and then I'll expound like it. All right, here we go.
What we know so far, a car came to the facility, breached the facility by driving into it, was engaged by security. We believe there is one individual deceased in the vehicle. It's been complicated because there was some fire, to say the least, with that vehicle. We believe that individual is deceased. No kids, this is the important thing, no kids or no staff was injured whatsoever. Okay, so we have no victims other than one of the lead security people was hit by the car and was taken to the hospital for treatment. That individual should be okay.
And you just heard some of the basic details surrounding this event here in Michigan. I've been warning you to be prepared for blowback, whether they want to say that right now or not, for events just like this and bigger than this, I feel, way bigger, are coming. It's going to continue. But with the situation, this individual was also said to have jumped out with an explosive device. That's the latest update. They say that in this event in West Bloomfield, that the suspect drove into the synagogue and released some sort of explosive projectile before trying to exchange gunfire with security. He was ultimately killed. No one else injured besides, I guess, one of those security guards getting hit by the vehicle when it came in, but apparently they're going to be all right. The D.C. police force says that they are increasing presence at places of worship. This, I'm telling you, is going to spread across the country. This alert. They're condemning this as abhorrent violence that took place here against this place. And as you can see on the right, this exact location, this Temple of Israel, had been trained in active shooter preparedness for a couple months here prior to this. It says that the FBI Detroit led an active shooter, active prevention, and preparedness, an ASAP training course for the clergy and the staff at Temple Israel in late January. FBI course combines lessons learned from years of research and employs scenario-based exercises to help participants practice their decision-making in the process of run, hide, and fight principles. Everything that's necessary for survival in one of these situations. That's what they state. So this facility itself had preparedness and individuals there with the feds here just a couple months prior, working with that security, I'm sure, that's on the scene. But look, people got questions about this for days, and I'm sure more things are going to pop up. Join me for the live streams, going live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern, where I can... All right, guys, this is pretty much a red alert for anyone that has money in the bank, your 401k, all that. I already put out one video.
Okay, that was the first video. The first video was going into, all right, this right here. It says BBC News, suspect dead after ramming vehicle into Jewish temple in Michigan. That's what just took place, and that's what just happened in that first video. If you didn't catch it, what Dr. Sam was talking about, I'm gonna read a little bit of this article just to summarize what he was saying, just in case you didn't catch it. It's a driver who rammed his vehicle into a large Jewish temple in Michigan on Thursday afternoon was dead. Officials say Oklahoma County Sheriff Mike Bouchard told reporters the suspect drove his vehicle through the doors of a Temple Israeli synagogue in the West Bloomfield, and then down a hallway when his vehicle caught fire. Security guards at the temple had opened fire as he approached and then confronted him inside. One who was hit by the vehicle is being treated at the hospital and expected to recover, law enforcement authorities said. Temple Israel, one of the largest Reformed Jewish synagogues in the U.S., has a preschool where dozens of children had to be evacuated during the incident. Everything that was supposed to happen happened, said Bouchard. Sheriff, security did their job, and then the responders did theirs. Police did not say how, this is important, it said police did not say how the suspect died. Now I should wave some red flags right there. Alright, here it is. Y'all got these forensic guys and FBI agents. You know what I'm saying? You got the guys that are, that specialize in these type of things, right? But they don't know how this dude died. Says Bruce said it was difficult to determine. Oh, really? It was difficult to determine. Okay, that suspect cause of death. Wow. This nigga Esau getting sloppy because the vehicle caught fire. We can't say what kills him at the point. Get the fuck out of here, man. This dude, he's just lying his ass off, man. Lying his fucking ass off. Don't give him no cares. He said, but security did engage the suspect with gunfire. Officials were working. So how do you know if they ain't shoot him or not? Like, dude, this shit doesn't make sense. Or it's just shit don't make sense, man. Officers were working to clear the vehicle for explosives out of abundance of. Because, like, listen, the reason why I said that, like, this, oh man, whatever, man. The vehicle for explosives out of abundance of cautions, he added. They have yet to publicly name the suspect or give a motive for the vehicle ramming at the large synagogue in Detroit suburb. State, local law enforcement, as well as the Federal Bureau of Investigation, all respond to the emergencies. Speaking at the White House event on Thursday, Trump said he wanted to send our love to the Michigan Jewish community and all the people in Detroit. Okay, yeah, that's BS, man. It's just BS. All right, we can't believe nothing this devil tell you. Yeah, this nigga can't even put together a news story anymore. You know what I'm saying? As far as him lying about the whole incident. So yeah, man, more, like I said, more T-Tex are expecting to happen as we are in this Israel-Iranian, this World War III that we're in right now between Israel and U.S. and Iran. All right, and then the Epstein files. This is all take people's minds off the Epstein files, and you got a lot of Edomites that ain't letting this shit go. And basically, what this devil's doing, he's suffocating the people, and he's suffocating the people with all this confusion, okay? With all these things, in order to to have you discombobulated, have your mind discombobulated, man. All right, not knowing which way to go, okay? Yeah, let me get this scripture to add on to it. This is come on, damn it. Romans 13:11. It says, and that knowing the time that now it is high time to wake up out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than we believe. Right? Because this devil, all right, he's getting everything in place. in order to crown his new world order. All right, in order to accomplish this NWO. That's what it's all about. That's the objective. Okay, this is the final. This is the final thing he wants to do. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, so yeah, that was the first video, right? Let me get this other scripture. Matthews 24:32 says, "Now learn a parable of the fig tree. When its branch is yet tender, put it forth leaves, yet ye know the summer's nigh. So likewise, when ye see all these things, know that it is near, even at the doors. Truly I say unto you, this generation shall not pass till all these things fulfilled." Right, and to all the words of this book, all right, in the scriptures, as far as destruction of this place, all right, be fulfilled. Like, you know what I'm saying? These wicked ass people in this time, all right, are not going to die off or get destroyed until the words of this place, Babylon Great, get destroy everything that Yahweh Shemashah was talking about. Yeah, all the warnings and all this, the signs that Yahweh talked about. Okay, those were the clues, man. Okay, those were his words that he left behind in order for us to have guidance, man. All right, in these troublesome times. So yeah, that was the first one. Let me get the last of the video. What does I have lined up? No, what's this? Oh yeah, that's for the other video. So I'm gonna get to that, and let me get this rest of this video. Where was that? I was on the second part of it. Okay.
Things are going to pop up. Join me for the live streams. Alright guys, this is pretty much a red alert for anyone that has money in the bank, your 401k, all that. I already put out one warning because Jamie Dimon and the government come out and warned that the banks could get hit here at any moment. But now, we have confirmation that Iranian sleeper cells have been activated. They're openly threatening to eliminate Trump, and they are openly putting out a warning that everyone should stay away, at least 1 kilometer away from U.S. and Israeli banks. They also add in their financial centers. They are openly about to target and hit financial centers. Why? Because the U.S. has targeted theirs. They've hit their infrastructure, their water, their communications, their banking, everything. And if you don't know, Iran is highly sophisticated in terms of their hacking ability. Why this hasn't been taken on head-on? Well, it's their mechanism to fight back, and the world is a stage. I don't trust none of this. This takes me right back to Blind 11. And if anything happens here on the home front, it seems that our guard is down on purpose. All this DHS funding that's been pulled, and we're not secure. Now we have an alert that the banks are about to get hit at like any moment. And for you that's thinking, oh, well, it may not happen. Well, Standard Chartered just evacuated Dubai offices because they're talking about striking them. They put them up there as an open target. So this goes beyond just hacking. They're talking about bombing the bank itself. They're on the list. They're also actively talking about hitting Google, Amazon, and other strategic assets, technological assets in the Gulf area. Remember, they hit that one data center and it caused some problems. If they start targeting all those places full scale, it will be big time problems. The banks are on the plate, right? They're targeted, and at any time, something's going to happen. Can only put out so much of a warning and so many warnings here before something does go down, but this seems to be the move they're going to make next. I mean, it only makes sense also in terms of tactics for them to do this. Now, this is going to affect civilians as well as the private sector and everything else. I've been warning you about a reset coming. It just seems awful funny to me that a situation like holding people's money hostage in the banks where you can't get it out, because that's all a hack or an attack is going to do here, it's going to benefit the U.S. government. How's that? Because they are sitting there waiting for an event like this to happen. They have a digital currency waiting for you to download the wallet, and then they can say bye-bye with cash. I smell a setup from hell coming here. That's what it always is, here on this world stage, because we're played and we're lied to by them all. All the world leaders in bed together, playing the people, don't you ever forget it. Join me on the live stream, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern, where I got more time to talk about this, and I'm serious.
But we know know so far. A car came to the facility, breached the facility by driving into it, was engaged by security. We believe there is one individual deceased in the vehicle.
So yeah, that was it, man. All right, I've been hearing a lot in the news, different news stations. All right, as far as alternative media is concerned, about T attacks, man. T attacks. You know what I'm saying? A possibility of them happening, which they are happening. All right, you just heard what W7 was saying. All right, the small hat temple, and now we're talking about cyber attack on the infrastructure. Lights going out, banks being hit. You know what I'm saying? People, bank accounts being cleaned out. All right, and blaming Iran, using Iran as a scapegoat. You know what I'm saying? For the cause of these things happening. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's how he's rolling. That's how Esau's rolling, man. Okay. And you know what I'm saying? He's going to play upon these things, in order to get whatever he's trying to get what he wants to accomplish out of this. All right. That is what it is, man. Okay. So yeah, Dabu 7 said a little bit in this short little video. He mentioned the fact that with all these T attacks happening, right? The DHS is not being funded, right? And I just typed it in Google. Typed it in Google. It says Department of Homeland Security is not being funded, right? It says, so I'm just gonna read it. It says Department of Homeland Security, DHS, is currently in partial shutdown on March 12, 2026, after Congress failed for a fourth time passing a funding bill. The agency has been largely unfunded since February 14, 2024. So down 2 years due to deadlock over immigration enforcement policies. Key points or key development points or whatever. Senate stalemate. The Senate voted 51-46 on March 12th against a House passed measure fully funded the department. The bill failed to reach the 60 vote threshold required to overcome a dramatic filibuster. Democrat demands. Senate Democrats are blocking full funding to demand new restrictions on immigration, custom enforcement, ICE, Customs and Border Patrol. Following the deaths of the U.S. civilians during the federal enforcement operation, Republican stance. Republicans have rejected Democratic proposals to fund non-immigration agencies like the TSA and FEMA, separately insisting on comprehensive bill. So they ain't funding FEMA or the TSA. That both of them motherfuckers ain't getting no money. You got people working at these TSA, at the airports. They not getting paid no checks, man. So that leaves more of a chance of a T attack happening. Okay, and people getting through customs. Impacts of the funding lapse. So there's more I'm reading too. It says employee pay. Thousands of DHS employees, including TSA agents, are expected to miss their first full paychecks this week. God damn, man. Like, you can't afford to miss a goddamn check in this economy, bro. Especially things about to get more expensive due to the Strait of Hamas being closed, man. And they talking about one more week or something like that. We can starting to feel the effects of these tariffs and Strait of Hamas being closed. The gas prices going up, and then gas prices go up, everything going up. So people missing checks. Oh my goodness, this is about to be a recipe for disaster for real. These things are speeding up, man. I keep saying that. Travel disruptions. Airport security lines have grown significantly as agents call out of work. On March 12th, over 5,000 flights were delayed and 500 canceled. there's a lot of business being fucked over because people can't travel to different states. A lot of people that own businesses and are owners and CEOs and shit. They, what I'm saying, they had these meetings. They going to do the WeChat meetings and shit like that. The FaceTime and agency operations, TSA and Coast Guard personnel are forced to work without pay. FEMA disaster response support of local communities being delayed. So natural disaster happen, you ain't getting no help. Cybersecurity operations are limited, increasing the risk of data breaching. So that goes into what W7 was saying as far as a cyber attack is happening, man. You know what I'm saying? The fucking whatchamacallit is our cybersecurity is very vulnerable at this point. Hackers, can get having the grid, the electrical grid, is what gives all society of today. It was makes them modernized, man. All right, without electricity, we go back to Stone Ages. ICE and Border Patrol, these agents remain operational because they are being funded through 10 billion reprogram fund from previous legislation, allowing their agents to continue to receive pay while others do nothing. Do not. This motherfucker, man. Tax roll dollars, tax people dollars, just paying these bastards to be harassed by these ICE agents. What is this I put in? Yes, I typed in Google, said what happens if what is basically the problems if the DHS is not funded. And I said failure to fund the Department of Homeland Security triggers a partial shutdown, forcing roughly 9% to 260,000 employees to work without immediate pay, while causing significant delays in airport security, TSA, suspending global entry, halting non-essential training, and hindering cybersecurity operations, while essential border security and law enforcement continue. The shutdown creates a severe operation strain and risk to national security. Key impacts including TSA and travel agents work without pay, leading to potential staffing shortages, longer airlines and delays, border immigration, while CPB and ICE continue operations. Non-essential persons are furloughed, and immigration processing may slow down. Cybersecurity. I don't get that. How is? I guess because it's government jobs. Yeah, that's why. Cybersecurity and infrastructure. I guess what that's stands for CIS. Cybersecurity personnel may be furloughed, delaying security assessments and critical infrastructure like power grids. Emergency preparedness, FEMA disaster response capability weekend. Preparedness. My fault. Training for the local first responders suspected. Coast Guard workforce morale. Employees may be face financial hardships due to delayed paychecks. If the shutdown persists, it could cause operational friction rather than an immediate halt to all functions, and impacting cargo travel, regulatory coordination. Yeah. So you can see the hell on earth that's about to occur. All right, because these things are not being kept up. The infrastructure, the cyber security. Okay, the just leaving loopholes for all types of T attacks to happen, man. Okay, whether it be physical or data related. All right. So yeah, man, this is this place is done, man. This the speeding up of destruction of this place the Heavenly Father is bringing, and you just gotta be up on your game, man, as far as knowing what's going on, because E is definitely about to make that grand finale move, all right, which is going to really cause the world to change and for forever this time, because you know, we always say, like we were saying back in the pandemic, things ain't gonna go back to normal. They really not gonna go back to normal this time, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna stop this time, man. All right, it ain't gonna stop this time, because the Lord is turning up the heat. All right, and things about to get really hard, man. Things about to get really hard. So, you know, brothers, we got the wisdom and knowledge to keep us stable in these times, and we just gotta hope that we part of that elect number. All right, and the Lord's gonna do the rest for us, man. We just gotta keep our faith, and Yahweh Shem Shah, and he gonna lead us through this thing, man. All right, while these people wander on and in distress and not knowing what to do, all right, they gonna lose their fucking minds and freak out. All right, but us being the children of light, you know what I'm saying, this is going to keep us calm, man. The knowledge and wisdom of Yahweh Shem Shah, you know what I'm saying. So continue to watch, because downfall of our enemies happen. But with that, I'm gonna give our praise and glory to Yahweh Shem Shah. Devon Apostle Elder Great Mitzvah, bless God, life uses Israel, Shalom.